Hello everyone, Chris Billam-Smith here. Make sure you tune in to Boxing Bros UK.
Boxing Bros UK here. Wow, this is a post-fight review. Rozicki versus Chris Billam-Smith. What a fucking fight. Wow, great fight, great fight. Number one, great production by Zuffa Boxing. They really pulled it out of the bag. This is a hell of a lot better than their first shows, which was like 100 people in the MMA fucking basement. And every single fight, including the main event, was all shit. But we're coming away from that now. We've had a great main event. The stadium was full, loads of people. Who's who of British boxing was there. Conor Benn, Callum Simpson, Johnny Nelson, a few others. Yeah, it was happening. It was a great atmosphere. And it was a great show, great production. One thing that I will say, though, and I've noticed it on all the Zuffa shows, it might just be my eyes. Like, I recently just needed glasses. And, well, I've probably needed them for a long time, but I've never been to the optician since I've been 16. The Zuffa boxing rings are always look fucking massive. They look too big. And at the start of the fight, I was thinking, massive ring again. It's going to be a shit fight. Boy, was I wrong. Boy, was I wrong. We're going to go to the fight. My live watch along. Because Rozicki was a star of the fight, star of the show, because no one gave him a hope in hell. And it was a great performance, and he made it an entertaining fight. There's going to be some Rozicki highlights for your visual aid. Fucking hell, what a fight. End of round one, mate. Ryan Rozicki did not come here to lay down. This guy is not fucking about, mate. Loading up on every shot, going to the body hard. Like, I don't know where they fucking found this guy, Zuffa Boxing, but he's all right, mate. This guy's he's all right. Wow. He just went to war. This was like, you know that? The best first round in boxing ever, Hagler Hearns, yeah? This is, we've got to stop fucking wanking over all the old days, man, and look at the new days. Obviously, it's not at that level. They're not world champions or whatever, but this was as exciting as that, and it wasn't really. It was a little bit sloppy at times, but not that sloppy. That Rozicki, didn't know much about him, but wow. He didn't come to play, and he's landing hard shots to the body, not really to the head. Billam-Smith showing his experience. And then when he realised, shit, this is a fight, Billam-Smith was taking a step back, and he landed, I think, after the onslaught for the first minute or something, he took a step back, timed him coming in, 1-2, landed a 1-2, and then I'd say that round was a Rozicki round 100%, but Billam-Smith cut him and landed some good shots. Let's get into round two. Oh, round two. Rozicki got a point taken off. Fucking hell, he's already had about fucking 3 warnings, and he's still fucking going in with his head. That was inevitable. It's not good to get a point taken off in round two. And I feel like Rozicki's suffering from a bit of a premature ejaculation, man. He's looking a little bit sluggish and tired, man, and it's only round two. But the body shots and the shots the fact that he's loading up on every shot is really affecting Billam-Smith. But Billam-Smith is showing his experience on the back foot, taking a little half a step back, landing little sneaky little counters, giving himself rooms, not smothering his work. And I'd say he had the better of it in that round. But I wish Rozicki would listen to his coach, because round one, he landed a few good jabs before he started fucking going Dragon Ball Z, Super Saiyan Budokai. He's got like a Kronk style stiff step into it jab, like a fucking ramrod. So he needs to start using that jab, man, because obviously Chris Billam-Smith is not liking this pace, and he's not really a back foot fighter. He's fighting on the back foot because he has to, and Rozicki's setting the pace, but how long can it last for? End of round three, that was definitely a Billam-Smith round. He had Rozicki hurt then, but to be fair to the lad, he recovered fast. But when he's loading up on the shots and he's going body head, and he's throwing them fucking heavy shots to the body, and then trying to sneak the overhand right in, he's standing too square on. Like, I know he obviously is exciting, like technique's gone out the window for both. Billam-Smith's holding his shape a lot better, but obviously he used to be a world champion. Let's not forget it. I know he was an overachiever or whatnot, but still, he's fought at that level. Yeah, this Rozicki, man, he's got fucking some heart, man. Some heart. Like, he was hurt, and then I was screaming, take a knee, man. Take a knee. I'm surprised there hasn't been a knockdown yet, to be fair. Also, Rozicki's cut, and it's a bad cut. The referee determined that came from a head clash. So if it doesn't go past 4 rounds, it's a no contest. So end of round 4, Chris Billam-Smith is kind of taking over. He's just fighting fire with fire, but he's just that much. He's got that much more quality than this guy. This guy's very sloppy, standing square on. The only way he knows how to protect his chin is by headbutting you. But he's got bags of heart and he's fucking tough as nails, mate. And he's really keeping the pressure on. But Billam-Smith is landing the cleaner, better shots, more accurate. It's like Billam-Smith, Rozicki will put the pressure on, landing body shots. Some of the body shots are going through, well, quite a lot. The headshots aren't really hitting clean. And then Billam-Smith is counter-punching him, still like taking a half a step back, sneaky little uppercuts when he's on the inside. He's landing the cleaner, better work on the chin. Rozicki's taking it, keeping the pressure coming on. Yeah, really good fight. And that's the end of round 4. Going into round 5. If it's stopped now, a TKO. Or what? Yeah, it'll be a TKO because after 4 rounds, even though it's a head clash cause a cut, it can be stopped. That's the rules. End of round 5, definitely a Rozicki round. Billam-Smith fighting fire with fire, but in that round he just got overwhelmed. He just got overwhelmed with the pressure. They say, don't they? Don't hook with the hooker. Well, what do you do when they're both hookers? Have a fucking threesome. Come on. Wow. Excellent fight. Like, literally, they both landed hooks simultaneously in that round a few times. Yeah, this is a great fight. This is a great bloody fight. End of round 6. Fuck me. This Rozicki has got cast iron chin. Wow. That was a Billam-Smith round, mate. He was lighting his ass up, doing the old rope-a-dope, getting himself in the corner, getting on the back of the on the ropes, counter-punching, and then I think he hurt Rozicki a few times. And the thing with that Rozicki is, like, it'll take about fucking 5 or 6 shots on the chin, and then boom, he'll land some footing hard body shot, or he'll land a hard hook of his own on your chin, and you know this guy's still alive, he's raring to go. Wow. What a guy. Like, his heart is unquestioned. Obviously, Billam-Smith's got a good heart, but normally it's Billam-Smith marauding and making it dirty and making it ugly. He's having to be the slick boxer, but he's not very slick. So that's why it's an entertaining fight. So end of round 7. Oh my God. That was a good round for Rozicki, but it's fucking sloppy, man. CBS is going backwards and back in straight lines, going on the ropes too much. Rozicki's fucking like, sometimes when he's throwing shots, both his feet are fucking lifting off the floor. He's putting that much power into him. Wow. And I would have maybe been able to give that round to Rozicki. Then right at the end, Billam-Smith just lands some fucking few heavy hooks right on the chin. And they're not wide hooks. They're like short, quick counter ones, but some heavy. But Rozicki, like, he's just fucking taking them. He's eating them for lunch, breakfast, dinner, tea, and supper, mate. He's eating them shots, and he may as well just laugh in CBS's face. Like, he's just there taking them and throwing back with his own hard shots. But yeah, he took some bad shots at the end of the round, so that has to be a CBS round. But what a fight. That's all she wrote, folks. Rozicki's corner, they pulled him out of the fight. And a man like Rozicki has to be saved from himself, because that guy is a fucking warrior, mate. He's a warrior. Wow. Rozicki, I like this kid Rozicki. I want to watch him fight again, to be honest, just for the sheer excitement and fucking no fucks given, no respect given. Like, wow, what a guy, what a G. But yeah, his corner saved him from himself. There's no quitting that, man. I'm telling you now, there's no quitting that Rozicki guy. So TKO, CBS, yeah, man, what a fight. What a great fight. I forgot it was actually a 10-rounder, to be fair. So yeah, TKO. post-fight, I wasn't in my feelings and animated. Well, maybe I was going a little bit too far saying it was Hagler Hearns, but near enough. That first round was fucking quality. It was quality. That was like Hagler Hearns, that round one that they had. Obviously, it was a bit sloppy and whatnot. However, just a little rant here before we go into it. We've got to stop wanking over the old days. The old days are gone. So when we get a really, really entertaining, great fight like this, let's appreciate what we've got now. The old days are gone. Stop hating and start appreciating. This was a great fight. Kudos to Zuffa. And I'm a boxing fan. I love exciting fights. I'm a fan of boxing. I'm not a fanboy. You know what I'm saying? This is Rozicki's record. Yeah, he's 21-0, and he's got 2 losses now, 1 draw. A bit of a padded record. All his fights were in Canada. But like now I've calmed down from the excitement of the fight, and I'm not in my feelings, and I'm hitting it logically. At the start of the fight, yeah, they said that he's ranked 6th in the world by Ring Magazine. Like, I know the cruiserweight division is not the best for talent. Never has been. Yeah. It's them fighters that they're too small to be a heavyweight, but too big to be a light heavyweight. Like Tony Bellew, I like Isaac Chamberlain, like some fighters, do you know what I mean? So, but anyway, I digress. So when Ring Magazine announced him, ranked 6th in the world by Ring Magazine, yeah. Pull the other one, mate. Not a fucking chance. Like, the credibility of Ring Magazine rankings are literally going down the toilet. Now Ring Magazine is working with Zuffa Boxing. The credibility of their ranking system is shocking. It's fucked. It's gone down the toilet now. There's no credibility in it. It's just the same as WBO and Frank Warren. They're always got a tight relationship. They invented the European title just so Anthony Yard could have a belt. And they said it was European. It's not really the European belt. WBO European. Or
how do you regard the WBO and the WBC titles?
What the WBC stands for, We Be Crooks, and the
WBC and whoever's got the most money. That's their philosophy. They don't even have favorites. It's just whoever makes the most dough, they get favoritism. Do you know what I mean? Ring Magazine, the credibility as an organization, governing body, forget it. Now they're working with Zuffa. They're going to promote. They're going to look after their own. Of course they are. And why wouldn't they? But you ain't fooling me with that he's 6th in the world cruiserweight division. Do you know what I mean? He's not the one. He's not 6th in the world in the cruiserweight division. No way, no how. And don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of this guy. He's made a fan of me. Didn't know anything about him. Great. I want to see him fight again. Can't wait. But on this channel, we are not arse slickers. We're not fanboys. Yeah. We're objective. I give objective boxing opinions. Don't like it, fucking don't listen. Turn over. I don't care. Yeah, I do this because I fucking love boxing. Yeah, and that's it. I love the game. And I've been watching it since I've been like 6, 7 years old, and I'm now 40. And I'll tell you why I'm not having it like he's 6th in the world. Let's go on Rozicki's box rec. These are his last like 10 fights or 8 fights or whatever, yeah. He has fought nobody. He has fought no names on there. No one you know. Every single fight was at home in Canada. His recent performances have been shaky. Got dropped twice in his last fight. And the fight before that was a draw. Stop putting these 10 rounders on, for fuck's sake. Professional boxing is 12 rounds, mate. It's not a 10. Maybe Dana White didn't get the fucking memo, but you look at his resume. He's fought nobody. He's beat nobody. Struggled in his last fight. His whole resume reads of,
who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that? Oh my God.
Do you know what I mean? And there's one name on his resume when he stepped up. It was in 2021, Oscar Rivas, yeah, at cruiserweight, who's now fights at bridgerweight, and he lost. And Oscar Rivas, like, no disrespect, but what's he famous for? Oh yeah, Oscar Rivas. He's the guy that lost to Dillian Whyte, and Dillian Whyte failed a drug test for that fight. Apart from just being just an okay fighter. He's just okay at everything. He's not exceptional at anything. Not good at. He's just okay at everything. That's why he can hang at bridgerweight. Couldn't hang at cruiserweight. You know what I mean? So he moves up to bridger. Couldn't hang at heavyweight. He was a heavyweight. Then he goes down to cruiserweight. Then he moves up to bridger. And that's his best name on his resume. Who you'll recognize, who's credible, and he lost. Yeah. That's just me proving a point that the Ring Magazine's rankings are just bullshit now. No credibility in them. However, Rozicki, he's only 31 and he showed a lot of good things in that fight. A lot of good things. Yeah, he showed a great chin, inside fighting, had a good jab when he bothered to fucking use it. With a few adjustments, tighten up a thing, get a bit more disciplined. Like, if he rematched Billam-Smith, he could win. No doubt in my mind, yeah, that he can beat Billam-Smith if they run it back, because he just needs to make a few adjustments. He's only 31. Cruiserweight, the big boys, they have a bit more longevity in their career. There's still time for him, you know? And I do believe that he can beat Billam-Smith in the rematch if he makes the adjustments. But he's got to make adjustments, tighten up his defense, get work in the jab. He uses the dark arts a lot, leading with his head and whatnot. And like, he does it okay because he uses the dark arts a lot. It's part of his game, but he's not a master of the dark arts. He doesn't know how to flirt with the rules so much as you get a little warning, get told off, but you don't lose points and you gain an advantage in the fight from using it. He's not on those levels yet. But he can be. He just needs to work on a few things and tighten a few things up, and he can go far. I liked what I see, and I want to see him fight again. I really do. You have made a fan of me, Ryan Rozicki, star of the show, my bro. Now let's get on to CBS. Let's have it right. CBS was signed to be food for Jai Opetaia, a name, ex-world champion, who's a bit credible for Jai to defend the fucking shit he's up about or whatever it is, yeah? He was signed to be a kangaroo burger for Jai Opetaia. Do you know what I mean? Food. And the problem with CBS is, where he has been a world champion and he was getting the big paydays, selling out Bournemouth Stadium, hometown. And then he got beat by Ramirez in the unification. The problem with him, and no disrespect, they call him the gentleman for a reason because he is. I've interviewed him. Check out that interview. But he's in a sticky situation. He's at the twilight of his career. The paydays that he was getting, even before he was champion, they're gone now. The dance partners he's going to have to get the big money, he could lose. He could lose. And he's not good enough to beat Benavidez, Jai Opetaia, Ramirez, all them guys. He ain't good enough to beat them guys. And I don't think he ever really was. And if he fights lower level opposition, the problem is he could lose. CBS, yeah, he's been in too many wars. And it takes its toll on a fighter. When you're in wars, nearly every fight, you're always in wars. And after watching that fight, my conclusion is, if he fights Jai Opetaia next, yeah, and Jai Opetaia defends the fucking stupid fucking Zuffa belt. I thought he was supposed to be being undisputed. What happened to that shit? Now he's just going to fight CBS for the Zuffa belt and defend his IBF and the ring or whatever shit. But anyway, the conclusion for this is that CBS, if he fights Jai Opetaia, he will get stopped. It's my opinion. It's what I believe. Guy will get stopped, I believe. For the first time in his career, that guy, if she fights Jai Opetaia, he's going to get knocked out. As good as Ryan Rozicki was, he was also sloppy, standing square on, taking shots flush on the chin, and CBS did not like the pace, he's lucky, like obviously he took control of the fight towards the end, but this guy was a no-mark, and an ex-world champion should be dealing with him easy, especially all the mistakes that he was making. Do you know what I mean? And CBS, he couldn't deal with it. And he got himself into another hard fight, another war. If he fights Jai Opetaia, he will get stopped inside 6 rounds. That's my opinion. And I love CBS. He's a gentleman. Great guy. Let me know what your thoughts are.
And all of you people in Britain, please
Watch us at Boxing Bros UK.